Good morning. This is Ray with another segment of God's creations. Share with you some flowers in my garden this morning. I'm going to share with you 4 different things growing. Each of those will be pretty brief. The first I'm showing you here is Agapantha, or lily of the Nile. It's in the amaryllis family of plants. It's native to South Africa. It grows from bulb-like rhizomes. I have both blue and white, and I understand that's the only colors unless some new hybrids have been created. They can survive the drought, but they need but they will take irrigation and grow well with the irrigation water, as long as it's well drained soils. The leaf system gets to be 12 to 18 inches high and continues to expand as these rhizomes get bigger. For me, it acts as an evergreen. It blooms early summer, and this is the first early in June. And I'm going to pan around, and if we can see it in the distance, the white one, and it's right down there. The second thing I want to share with this morning is caladiums. See, these are coming up for me this year. They're coming up much later because I failed to dig my bulbs. Or again, as they say, these are rhizome type bulbs or tuber type bulbs, but they look like bulbs to me. There's over 1,000 named cultivars in the caladium family. They're known as angel wings, caladiums, elephant ears. They're native to South America. And like I just said, they need to be, particularly if you're north of us here in South Georgia, then they definitely need to be dug up and in the fall and put in something where they can be kept during the winter and then planted as soon as frost is gone. It takes them a while to come up. They're not like other things that come up very quickly. I only have, I really supposed to have 3 different colors of these multicolored leaves. White and this pink, and there's 2 different types of pink in here, but there's some other colors. You see them a lot down here, at least in businesses using as a demonstration outside their buildings. This is one of my wife's favorite flowers. Of course, there's no flowers as such, it's all leaves, but she really likes these, and I grow these probably more than anything for her. The next plant I want to share with you is just down the way a little bit here. See, there's a salvia I've shown before, and I may have a little bit of a time getting close enough for you to really see it, but down underneath there, see those flower spikes? That is a plant called Bears Breeches, Acanthias. It's native also to Mediterranean. And I think these need partial shade, particularly down here in the hot south. You see those big leaves. Several babies have come up around it over the years. Every time I've tried to dig them up and plant them, and every time I do, I lose them. So, they do multiply. They do grow out from this root system. But like I said, they are sometimes very difficult for me to start somewhere else. And these bloomscapes get sometimes 3 to 4 foot tall underneath this Rose of Sharon. The fourth plant I want to share with you this morning is a large group of plants as well, and I'm going to do a little bit of moving, and so I'm going to pan as we see some of the things I've already shared with you before. And this is the Canna family of plants. Canaceae, They're close relatives to the gingers, the bananas, and by the way, there is a banana. They are they're originally from the tropics, but they have been hybridized to take most temperate regions and even farther north, much farther north. And I have 3 different leaf types. And there's a lot of different leaf types for these things, and they have a rhizome type rootstock. They die back here and come up as soon as it gets warm. I have 4 different leaf colors. I have the green leaves, like these right here on these pink blooming cannas. And I have those green leaves, I have these pink, and then down the way I have a yellow, and I don't think they're blooming yet. I have these bronze leaves, with the red flowers. And then I have another bronze multicolor leaf, which I'm going to pan over there toward that knockout rose, with orange flowers. And I have one more colored leaf that it is not right here close by, and it is striped like the bronze over there, but it's yellow and green striped leaf, and its flowers are orange as well. They're easy to share if you want to share them with other people. They have big, long rhizomes. You just pull a piece off and give it to someone, and it's easy to share. I do have a problem with some of them. The only problem I've found with cannas is that there's some type of worm that grows in the very top crown of these. In other words, I think, you know, something lays an egg right in this crown, and the crown doesn't develop, because as that egg develops, the leaves will clump together, and as that worm grows. So I have to watch that, and particularly the yellow ones are susceptible to this. So I have to watch them and spray them to kill those worms growing inside. But otherwise, with enough water, they grow well, they bloom a long time, they will bloom over and over. And as a lot of these bloomscapes die, I usually come out here and cut them off, and so that another bloom will come up in its place. And sometimes you can cut a big old head off, and another will come up right beside it. But they're easily grow. They're beautiful in the landscape, and so yes, I would recommend cannas, and they come in many other colors than the ones I'm sharing with you this morning. In 1 John 1:15, John says, "Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Love the world, boy, we love the world, don't we? You know, from all the physical things, because we're physical beings, part way, and we love, whether it's wealth or things or power or the structure of the world. We do love the world. And so God cautions us about getting too attached to the world, because we are spiritual beings as well, and there's a spiritual dynamic, and oftentimes we get so engrossed in the world that we forget about the spiritual side of life. And as spiritual beings, as being designed to live eternally, then we need to take stock of the spirit side of life. Jesus invites us to come into Him. All we are weary and heavy laden, and He will give us rest. The world has its allurement, but Jesus offers us peace, comfort, and salvation in Him. God bless, and have a great day.